Hi, my name is Colin Bethrin. I'm a junior here at Concordia University. I'm a student athlete majoring in business management, and I play center field for the Concordia.
My name is Mitch Wilson. I'm from Oswego, Illinois. My major is marketing, and I play second base for Concordia Baseball.
Thompson. I'm from Morris, Illinois. I play volleyball, and I'm double majoring in pre-occupational therapy and exercise.
My name is Jackie Bartnicki. I am a junior here at Concordia. I'm from Chicago, and I'm studying psychology, and I'm a setter on the volleyball team here.
Hi, my name is Shauna Rimbold. I'm from Rochester, Michigan, and I'm a secondary ed history major, and I play soccer here, and I'm an outside mid.
My hardest day here as a student athlete at Concordia begins at about 7 a.m. I'll get up, eat breakfast, and head to work by 8 o'clock down in the new fitness center. I'll work there from 8 till 12. After that, I got about a half hour before I start physical therapy to keep myself ready for baseball season. That'll run for about an hour to an hour and a half. So between 1:30 and 2 o'clock, I'll get back to school, hopefully grab some Subway and get some lunch in at some point right before I work the front desk in the gymnasium from 2 to 4. Then my only free time of the day is from 4 till 6. I'll go home and hopefully get a nap in at some point and grab dinner. From 6 till 7, I'm usually prepping for my night class or a basketball game, depending on the day, doing the live broadcasts. And then as soon as those are done, 9 o'clock rolls around and practice starts. Got to go get stretched out and ready to go till about midnight.
On a typical day, we have 6 a.m. practice, so it's from 6 to 8, and then I have an 8 a.m. class, and then I have a break from 9 to 10, and then I have a 10 o'clock class, and then I have lunch, and then I also have a 2 o'clock class, and then when I'm done with my class, I have to do homework, and then I'm supposed to go do my lifts and some extra workouts.
A typical day is waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning for a 6 o'clock a.m. practice, and then we go until 8 a.m., and then I usually shower and get ready, and then I have class from 10 to 11, and then I go to work from 11 to 12, and then I eat lunch and rest for a little bit before I have to be at babysitting by 2, and then I babysit 2 until 6:30. And then I go to my night class from 7 till 9:30, and then sometimes I try to get another workout in, or I just go to sleep.
Yeah, I wake up around 4:30 on Wednesdays so I can get to volleyball open gyms at 5:45, and then we're done at around 8, and I have classes from 9 to about 2, and I eat lunch at around 11. And then I have a little bit of time for homework before I have work. And if I'm done with my homework by then, I'll have time to work out. And then I go to bed around 10, 11.
Normal day, I'll wake up around 9:30, go to class at 10, then lift at 12, go to class again at 1. Then I have night class at 7 to 9:30, and then we have practice from 9:30 to midnight.
A typical practice usually ends about midnight. Sometimes we practice at a dome in Rosemont, and that practice ends at about 1 o'clock in the morning. So if I'm lucky, we'll get back, get a little food in me, go to sleep maybe 2, 3 o'clock, probably 6 or 7 hours of sleep if I'm lucky each night. In regards to homework, I kind of just do it whenever I get a free hour. We're required to do 4 hours of study tables each week, so got that to worry about. And the hours vary Sunday through Thursday. So usually about 7 o'clock to 9:30 before practice is when I can do most of my homework.
Life here as a student athlete at Concordia can be very difficult as a baseball player in the spring when it comes to time management and homework. I usually fit in my homework time between 8 and 12 when I'm working during the day down in the fitness center, or while I'm working a front desk shift up at the front desk in the gymnasium. You just really can't procrastinate on things that you do here. You really got to manage your time wisely, and in some cases you have to really sacrifice the sleep at night to get an extra half hour of homework done.
Find time for homework around like the middle of the day, probably from 3 to 7 is probably when I only have the time to do homework.
To find time to do my homework, usually I have a break in between my classes, but it's only about an hour or 2 hours. So it's a short amount of time to do homework, and then I obviously have to stay up later or just find time to do my homework.
I try to fit in homework in between work and school and in between practices and workouts.
I usually try to do my homework during work because whether it's working for school or babysitting, I usually have a lot of off time, so it's really easy and nice to be able to do my work there and get it done.
Why do I do it? Well, the obvious answer is because it's for the love of the game, which is pretty generic, but more tougher, realistic answer is because this sport has turned me into the man I am today. So, I mean, we have practices, we have lifting, we have running, conditioning, and that's pretty basic. Every team does that. But it's the work in after hours that really counts, that makes you the better athlete, the better man you are. So, I could take the easy way, not be a student athlete, get my 4-year degree and get out of here, get a job. But I'd rather challenge myself, be a student athlete, balance my schedule, make sure I do my homework on time, balance everything, life, family, school. So I think being a student athlete with baseball really challenges you for the future rather than just getting your 4-year degree and getting out of there.
I came to Concordia to play volleyball. I have played volleyball for a very long time, and it's just something I can't imagine my life without. And working hard and playing volleyball is what I've been doing.
I play volleyball because I really like using it as an outlet for when I have a bad day or something. I like waking up and using volleyball to wake me up in the morning, and it's fun, and it bonds me with my teammates.
Why do I do it? I do it because it teaches me good discipline. It teaches me how to work with other people. It teaches me how to wake up in the morning on my own and be responsible, and it lets me be fit for the rest of my life. I do it because I really like my team. I'm friends with all of them. I like running. I really like working out, and I like all the exercises that we do.
So after undergrad is over and baseball is no longer in my favor, I plan to use my degree to potentially own my own small business. So I had a music minor throughout college, and so maybe something along the lines of owning my own music business or maybe a studio potentially. So,
being a senior here at Concordia, I have lots of aspirations to be done after college. Begins with hopefully getting drafted after this season and continuing my baseball career. But if not, I have internships lined up with ESPN Chicago, Milwaukee, and I'm in the application process at ESPN headquarters in Bristol, Connecticut. So hopefully one of those will continue to drive my passions as a radio broadcaster as I get done with college here.
After a successful college baseball career, I would like to get a career in sports marketing with any sports franchise and help with their player development or any type of advertising they have.
When I finish my undergrad degree, I will have to go to graduate school and get a master's, and then eventually I want to go into occupational therapy, and then eventually I want to do occupational therapy within schools.
After Concordia, I want to get my master's and get a degree in psychology and become a psychotherapist, and hopefully work with either sports psychology or people with eating disorders or domestic abuse.
After I graduate, I would like to become a teacher. I'm not sure where at yet though, but I'd like to be a high school teacher and also a soccer coach.
I'm not even flexing, dude. It's a no flex zone.
Delta Roger.
Hello.
It's videos. You.
Hi, everyone. I don't give a shit.